Hi everyone, it's Ronnie. We're on schedule, exactly 5 o'clock. I wanted to talk to you today about ViaViente and how this product that we've been using, my family and I, since January 20th, 2005, so we're well over 15 years, well over 11 years, sorry. And this weekend, I was at an author fair in Tampa. A lot of you know I'm an author. It was an 11-hour event. Ordinarily, I would not have been able to walk without being in agony. I'm 68, and I've been battling hip replacement surgery since 2003. In 2005, the doctors told me if I didn't have the surgery, I would be in a wheelchair in a couple of years. Well, I was walking with a cane, and in 2005, I went on an evening with my friends to the Copacabana in New York. And there I met my future mentor and one of my wonderful friends from ViaViente family. And I was looking for something to cut down the inflammation. I told her, enroll me right away when she spoke to me. She saw people with canes at the Copa. Well, okay, she was going to approach these women. And I grabbed onto it. It was such an awesome relief to know there is something natural to deal with inflammation. Well, by 2007, and we take ViaViente daily, 2 to 4 ounces, I was without a cane. So needless to say, I am here. I am able to walk around. I am doing very well. This weekend was very, very stressful for me. And in Tampa, I was stationed in front of Victoria's Secret, and the bathroom was in Macy's, all the way at the end of the men's department. Now, for someone my age with a hip issue, it could have been disastrous, but I didn't. It wasn't. I had my ViaViente with me, and I'm going to show you the small bottle that I carry with me all the time. Whenever I'm at an event that's going to be several hours, I drank the entire bottle. My walking was so comfortable, and I wasn't in the most comfortable shoes either, but it worked. And every couple of hours, I took a couple of ounces of this. This is 9.5 ounces. We get these smaller bottles around the holiday. Usually, it comes in a 33-liter bottle, 33 ounces, and 2 to 4 ounces a day cut the inflammation. I was even able to walk around on Sunday. I went to the casino because I was able to be free. And it's a wonderful feeling. I'm sure so many of you who are coming on today and listening, we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. People look at me and they say, you're the Energizer Bunny, because I'm constantly running. I could not do that without ViaViente. It's a whole food product. You're getting the pulp, the seed, and the skin. It's a synergistic blend of all of the high antioxidant fruits, so it leaves your body alkaline. You don't want to drink a plain juice that's only the juice, because that leaves you acidic. And disease and illness only grow in an acidic body. You need alkaline. The human body at its optimum is 7.43 pH. ViaViente is pretty close to that. There are charts online that you can look at, and you will find that the higher sugar foods are the more acidic ones. Those are the ones that are going to cause disease and illness. And with a product like ViaViente, you'll get results over time. The company says 90 days to optimum health. It's actually longer. I mean, I'm on it 11 years, over 11 years actually. And the inflammation in my body has decreased tremendously all over, not just for the hip, not just for the mobility. There's more energy. You sleep better at night. when I had gone to the eye doctor several years ago, we were talking cataracts, it runs in my family. The ViaViente was decreasing the cataract formation in my eyes, and I didn't know it. What I was finding was that whenever I went to a workshop, my husband and son had to drive me at night. After 8 months on the Via, it was like, wow, I was driving in the middle of Manhattan in nighttime lights, traffic, the glare from the other cars coming in my direction did not bother me. And it wasn't until I went to the eye doctor for my checkup, he said, wow, the free radical damage in your eyes are decreasing. The effects vary for everyone, but it is a proven fact that inflammation is the root cause of all disease. That's been proven. The New York Times, and I hope you could see it, did a full spread on the secret killer, the surprising link between inflammation and heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer, and other diseases, and what you can do to fight it. They allowed ViaViente, because of their scientific research, to put their information on the back. If you look through this brochure, and it's actually a download that's available on my website, vitalnectars.com, you will see a tremendous introduction about the fires within, of what's going on inside of you that's causing you to be sick. It talks about your heart. It talks about rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, asthma. If you can download this on the website, you will get a wealth of information that can teach you some things that you could save your life. We're not talking medical cures here. I'm not an MD. You don't need to be an MD to work with ViaViente, though we do have our full scientific and medical teams behind it. ViaViente was in research 13 years before it came out to the public in July 2003. Let me just take a minute. Welcome, Jeffrey, Sue, and Lorraine. So glad you joined. Glad you're here listening. It's a pleasure to have you. With the ViaViente, when you start doing small things for your body, you start doing other things. For example, a couple of months ago, I was dealing with an IBS issue, and the doctor mentioned to me, how about lactose free? Well, I'm a very green personality. I have to do research. I found for gastrointestinal disorders, going gluten-free is recommended. So a couple of months ago, I went gluten-free. I'll tell you, that has decreased inflammation throughout my body as well, because the gut is connected to every organ in your body. So once you start one thing on your journey to health, incorporating Via or even going gluten-free, you'll want to do other things for your health that will bring you up to your optimum health. As I said, we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am actual living proof that ViaViente gives your body the nutrition you need so that your cells can be replenished. It gets rid of free radical damage, gets rid of all the toxic metals, gets rid of all of the debris. Your digestion will be better, your excretions will be better, and you won't feel sluggish. That's what's major with a product like this. It's for health and wellness, your overall health and wellness. The benefits that you get for each particular situation that you're going through happen over time. I deliberately took it for the inflammation in my hip. Little did I realize that the vision would be better. I'm a writer, as you know, as I mentioned. I'm not getting any of the aches and pains in my hands from being at the typewriter so long that so many writers get. And I've known people who had the surgery on their hands. Um, that can all be avoided if you take care of what's going on. ViaViente heals from the inside out. And when you nourish your cells, all the proper nutrition goes into your body. I just got a congratulations. It's my most watched video. That's terrific. And a lot of people will be watching this after, I'm sure. That's wonderful. With ViaViente, let me go through some of the ingredients here, and I'm reading it from the bottle. It is a puree. It's not a concentrate. A concentrate has to be reconstituted. So this is a liquid that you drink 2 to 4 ounces a day as is. There is no need to dilute it. There's no need to put anything else into it. You can use it in a shake. Because it's not pasteurized, it's not heated, I wouldn't recommend cooking with it in a high heat. But protein shakes are wonderful. We'll put them in that. I've been taking close to 4 to 5 ounces a day now because I know I'm running around a lot. I'm doing a lot of events. Hi, Cindy. I'm doing a lot of running around. Tampa was wonderful. I was able to do what I wanted to do. Hi, Joan. I wanted to be able to go free and not worry and not have to hobble. I was schlepping 50 pounds of stuff in a suitcase on my shoulders because I wanted to make one trip. And luckily, I got a parking spot right outside the where I was supposed to be. But it was a schlep to that bathroom. And I did it several times. And when I came back, you're at a speed because you have stuff on your table. You don't want it to take a walk. So you really need to be aware of what you're doing. All right, let me go through these ingredients. And these are the full whole food purees. ViaViente was given living whole food status by the FDA. And that's very hard to come by because they don't give that freely. They wouldn't give that to a product that comes in a powder that you have to reconstitute. This is a living whole food. And because of that, everyone could take it. Children, adults, children of all ages, women have taken it through their pregnancy, nursing women. If you could eat food and fruits, you could take the Via. And I have a lot of illustrations on my page that come from my website. So here we go. There's grape juice, there's grape, apple, mineral, reconstituted purees of grapes, noni, blueberries, cranberries, aloe vera, whole lycium fruit, whole elderberries, bilberries, maca, pomegranate, plum, grapeseed, and 1 ounce contains 29,000 milligrams of a proprietary blend containing fruit and vegetable purees. You're getting a superior product here. A lot of companies put out juices. Again, as I said it earlier, in this, they make your body acidic. You don't want that. And along with being alkaline, you want to eat the healthier foods as well. I mean, that's a win-win. So the starchy carbs, the white rices, the sugars, all add acid. And people who consume a lot of those foods, those are the ones who are getting sick. And of course, it happens. Life happens. We all come down with something, and no one escapes. But when you can take charge of it and really work on your own body, that's a wonderful thing. It's beautiful that you can go to your physician, and we will never ever say, we'll never ever say stop taking medicines or don't see a physician. take this to your physician because they will be able to see it's natural, it's whole food. Everyone can consume it. Are there any questions from everybody who's watching? Hi, Ruthie. Hi, Loretta. Nice to see you. So we've been talking about the history, of the Via, and this was in development. The Via was in development 13 years before it was released to the public. Craig Heeland is the founder of the company, and Dr. Mark Pedersen is the scientific formulator. He's a naturalist and an herbalist. And they worked actually going to Vilcabamba, encapsulating the fruits, looking at the waters there. And the waters from the mountains, hi Sharon, the waters from the mountains that went into the streams did not have any of that, any toxic metals. The volcanic ash covered it. So they're getting pure waters that are imported in for Via. They're patented chelated minerals that work synergistically to give your body exactly what it needs. So if you have questions, you can please post them. I know there are some ViaViente users on here, and that's awesome to see. If you're using the Via and you like to write down, some of your results, we have testimonies all through the world, and we're in 20 countries. And I really just wanted to get on here and touch base so people could know who's behind the Facebook ad. And this way I'm a real person, and I'd really suggest ordering from someone that you've had communication with, that you can ask questions of, that is going to be available for you, as I am. And I would really like to close by saying, it's been a fabulous journey. Actually, I won't close yet because there are a couple of other things. In 2011, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I am an asthmatic. Since birth, I had to be resuscitated at birth. I almost didn't make it. So the asthma has been a very lifelong thing for me. And in 2011, because I'm steroid dependent, my whole life, actually since I'm 12, I was diagnosed with diabetes in 2011. Even going to the doctors, they could not tell me exactly what to do to control it other than ship the meds. I really didn't want to do that. I am a holistic health practitioner. I'm board certified since 2001. I've done a lot of research and a lot of alternative therapies, a lot of nutrition. And I've been very much into health and nutrition since I married my husband, Bob, over 42 years ago. So I did my own research. Online, I found the diabetic exchange system. It's not something you can do with mental math. You do need a calculator. It's a wonderful system. I've since lost 42 pounds. I'm still controlling my carbohydrate intake. And it's so wonderful with the ViaViente because 1 ounce is 3 grams of carb and 3 grams of fiber. So when you're calculating your carbohydrate exchanges, 15 grams of carbohydrates equals 1 carbohydrate exchange. And even today, I won't eat more than 1 or 2 carbohydrate exchanges at a meal. So if you think about this, 1 ounce is like 1/5 of a carbohydrate exchange. And when you're even looking at labels, you subtract the carbs. So basically, this is a wash. And the energy and nutrition, each ounce is 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. So if we're going 2 to 4 ounces a day for optimum health, and you're giving yourself over a 3-month period, you're going to see tremendous results. And if you continue, you will see results that you don't expect. Ah, Ruthie, thank you. I've been drinking ViaViente for 3 weeks and already have seen a difference. More energy and better digestion. Thank you so much, Ruthie. I'm so glad to hear that. And you will be seeing a lot more results as you go on. It's just a win-win when you say to yourself, I'm giving myself the gift of health, because that's so important. I see a lot of people who are struggling, a lot of people who might say, well, it's expensive. A month supply, when you get it monthly, is $114.98 a month, a shipment that includes shipping and handling. And you get it delivered by FedEx to your house at exactly 7 days, approximately. It's coming directly from the company. They have warehouses in Texas and in Nevada. So you're getting it fresh produced. And FedEx, and they do deliver on Saturday. So we always ask you, how much do you value your health? Even with Medicare, I've had such astronomical out-of-pocket expenses for medication. I mean, one medication, and thank God I was allergic to it. I'm very sensitive to certain things. I broke out on my legs with this med that was supposed to be for colitis, and it was an Azicol. It was $244 out of pocket beyond Medicare. And thank God I was allergic. I took one pill, returned it. I did get a refund. Hi, Miguel. I'm glad you listened. Thank you. And it really is worth it. I mean, I didn't want the medication, and I'm not taking any other medication for the digestive issues. I did increase my ViaViente. There were times I took 2 ounces, 3 ounces. Now I'm taking 4 to 6. You know, I'm getting older. I want to be able to run more. So that's what I'm doing. So does anyone else have any questions or comments they would like to say? And even after this video is finished, please feel free to write questions. I always answer. That's one thing I learned when we're working with people. You respond to every comment. And that's my personality anyway, because I want to relate to you. I want to help you. If you have questions, feel free to ask, no matter what the question is. I am here to help you. You can look through my website, www.vitalnectars.com. It's V like in Victor, VICTALNEC, Vital, VITALNECTARS, vitalnectars.com, one word. If you do decide to join ViaViente, there's order forms on the website. My phone number and email are on there, front page, a picture of Bob and me, and we'll be happy to help you and process your order, or the order form is very user-friendly. The small bottles come out around holiday time, and I take them whenever I travel because these are phenomenal. They also have a NutriPack. They have a 1 ounce pack in a box of 30 that you can take with you on the plane. Hi, Judy. Good to see you. And it's very convenient. In other words, the company has all their bases covered. There's no excuses. You know, before we had the packets, it was really hard because we wanted to be able to take it, and we couldn't take these bottles. And occasionally I did, even when I flew, I wrapped it and wrapped it and wrapped it and bubble wrap. It took up a good portion of my suitcase. The little ones are easier, especially if you drive. This was in my pocketbook. Saturday and Sunday at the author fair because I just knew I needed it. And when you admit to yourself you need something and you can take action and you know it's a quality product, do the research, look on the website. There are PDF downloads for more information, printouts. It'll tell you all the ingredients because I know as I was reading them, I'm sure you may have missed some. Everything is there that you need to improve your health and wellness. So I thank everybody for coming on. It was a pleasure to be able to speak to you, and I'm so glad you did come on. Those who have questions after this video is on, I'm going to make this my pinned post on my Center for Health and Empowerment. And you will be able to read and re-listen so that you can absorb what's going on. So have a wonderful day. Are there any questions before I close? Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I hope to hear from you, and please do ask questions. Have a great night.